Hey Flosstube, I'm Amy. I love toads and cross stitch. I'm going to show you cross stitch today. It's been a little while, but I have a lot to show you. A lot of whips. No new starts, I don't think, and no finishes. Today is March 31st, 2022, and I don't know which floss tube it is, but it'll be down there. So the first one I'm going to show you, and I'm going to put pictures up of what they're going to look like and where I was before. So the first one is my mini top frog, and I'm almost done. So it's back on my Kay's Creation stand. So I'm still working on it. I want to finish it so bad, but I don't know whether to go right to like 30 left and then finish it at StitchCon or just finish the whole thing. I have less than, I know I have less than 3,000 stitches. I might have less than 2,000 stitches left. So I could easily finish this like in the next month, but we'll see. It was amazing. It's amazing. Let me set it down and I will show you my other stuff. Hold on. The artist is Jody Bergsma, and it's from Heaven and Earth Designs. Okay, this one is an RTO kit. Cat's Dream. I'm using all the kit stuff. Stitching this for my daughter because she loves kitty cats and books. And I will put in where I was, probably over my face. So I worked on the next book down. So the second book. I'm hoping to get that book done soon. And then I think there's one more book underneath that one. And then I'll start working more on the kitty cat. This is on an Ada. Probably 16 count, it looks it. So. Okay, this is my big girl. This is my long dog. I worked on this. I think my Wibgo call was for, it's the Pilgrim, by the way. Long Dog the Pilgrim. I think my Wibgo draw for March was this one. And then I'm going to be concentrating on it again in April because the Sunshine Stitchers, I think, or just Garon Stitchery, they're having a focus on a designer each month, and in April it's either a long dog or an ink circle. So I'm going to be focusing on this one again in April for that. So here it is. Oh, I think I got it all in. Yay. I'll point out. Okay, so I worked on, I think I worked on like this and then came up. Oh, and that's the end. So I've reached the corner and started going down. So I've hit 3 of the corners. This is Chamomile Tea by R&R, and it's 36 count, and the DMC I am using is 3363. I don't know how good my lighting is. It is storming today. We've had a couple of tornado warnings. I don't know if they've been watches or not. But it's not sunny out at all. Okay, this one is my Arty. It's by Arty. It's called Wish You Were Here. And I'm making it a pillow for our bus, Jaws. And I'll put put in what it's gonna look like and where I was. I worked on this, I think, for another week or two before I pulled out my mini top frog again. And this is just a 25 count easy guide, and I'm doing it 1/1 full cross. And I think it's so cool. You can see that hammerhead right there and a hammerhead right there. Oh, let me put that one back so it doesn't get messed up. And I have it in my shark bag. For Festive Friday with Janet Jabber, I have been working on this one a little bit. The 12 Northern Days of Christmas by X's and O's. I'm on 2 turtle doves, and it's almost full coverage, so it takes a while. This is, what is this fabric? Hold on. It's like silver, I don't know, silver moon or something like that. But it's 36 count. I'm doing it 1/2, and this is where I'm at. So I've got my partridge in a pear tree, and I changed the color in the windows, and 2 turtle doves, and I did change the color of these. They look like pine leaves, pine trees, pine branches. I haven't put in the back stitch yet for those because they're sort of long. They're really like long stitches, and I didn't want to mess them up with my hoop yet. But I will show you what it looks like from the original artwork. Let me scoot up a little bit. Okay, so in the pattern, right up here where these pine branches are, it's really dark. And then in the original artwork, which I have the book for the original artwork, it's really light. So I lightened up these pine branches. And I think it was an overdyed. And if anybody wants to know, just message me and I'll tell you. I think it might have been a week's dye works. But that's all I changed, are those pine branches for that. Okay, this one I don't have a picture. Jemima, the rocking stitcher, and I are working on this together. And we finished, no, she's still working on hers. Let's see. I think it's July. January, February, March, April, May, June, July. The July block. I finished my July block. This is the Flowers by the Month. No, Flowers of the Month. And I can never remember the designer. It is a free pattern. I will try to link the pattern site down in the description box. Those things are larkspurs, I think. They're beautiful. So I'm stitching mine on a 28 count 1/1. And Jemima's working on that block too. So I am going to wait a while to work on the next one. I want her to catch up because I love working on it with her. I haven't even pulled floss yet, so no rush, Jemima. Okay, this one I am working on with Becky Socks for Mom. We are exchanging sides. Hold on. It's the Berry Bowl Sampler by Heartstring Samplery and the Scarlet House. So my heartstring side is done and will be sent to Becky. So that's my heartstring side, and this is my Scarlet House side, which I am working on. So let me pull back so you can get where I was. And my fabric is 36 Count Stars Hollow by R&R. And hers is 36 Count, I think it's Patriots Brew maybe? By R&R. Hers is R&R too. I can never remember what hers is. So yeah, it's so cool looking. So this side will be going off to her, and then I'll get her side of that. And then sew them together. Okay, I did sort of have a new start, but really it was a restart. I restarted my Blue Jays by Riolas. So with the help of a bunch of people, sending me conversions, and Donna Ray let me use her, what's that thing called? The DMC floss card thing. So this is where I'm at. So this is DMC. It's not the Riolas wool acrylic stuff. So we'll see how it turns out. And I do have all the things written down, so if you at any time want the conversion, I'm happy to give it to you. So this doesn't have a before because it's brand new. And I started in the middle. Last time I started up in the left-hand corner, but I figured I would just start in the middle and work on the birds first. So, and I am using the Ada that came with the kit. I'm just not using the floss. And I don't know where my bag went. It's fine. Oh, there it is, right in front of me. See, here's my conversion. There it is. All the ones, so it was trial and error, and the ones that are circled are the ones I'm using. Okay, for Dark 13 in March, I pulled out, I always want to call this the Raven. It is called October 31st by Cottage Garden Samplings. And I don't think I'm doing the border, but I was thinking I might do the border and just change those stars to one of those pumpkin colors. So like that light green or that white. I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna stitch the pumpkin first, or the Raven and the pumpkin first, and then I'll figure it out. So this is After the Harvest by Bee Stitch Me 36 Count. And this is where I'm at. And he looks so good. And that is in a shark bag also. Okay, I think I pulled this out once or twice. This got called for Whip Go for April, so this will be coming back out. Sarah Elizabeth Brooke, 1842 by the Scarlet House. Because that brick house is yummy. Okay, let me see what this is. 40 count vintage light exemplar by Lakeside Linen. And I have thread hanging. Because I got to the end and I didn't know if I wanted to do the whole words at the bottom, whatever. So it's hanging there until I decide. But more of that house. And that is the perfect brick color. And it's a Belle Soie Red Fox or Fox Red. Red Fox. Belle Soie Red Fox. Yep. Perfect red color for a brick house. Lastly, I did not work on this very much. I feel like every time Sunday rolls around, I have a headache. Maybe I'm drinking too much wine on Saturday night, but Sunday, I had a headache like the last couple Sundays. So I'm working on this with Colette, the Highway Stitcher. And Jackie from Cross My Stitches is working on a stocking too on Sundays. And I only worked a tiny bit in that first little bobble. This is all the kit stuff. So the kit floss, kit fabric, and it looks so good. And Colette got hers into Pattern Keeper, and it's been a game changer for her, and I don't know how to do that. So if anybody would like to come to my house and figure that out for me, that would be great. Okay, that is what I worked on, I think, yeah, in March. So I have one FFO, and it's not my stitching. So I got this off of eBay a long time ago, and I turned it into a project bag. So I got the stitched piece, and I did Ivana envelope project bag. So cool. And then Jackie from Cross My Stitches sent me a couple patterns. That one. And look how cute this is. Look, it has turtle, butterfly, frog, worm, bird, like everything I love. And put them away already, but Stacy, the 911 stitcher, she sent me a bunch of silks, blues. They're so beautiful. I've already put them away. She sent me those for my birthday. Thank you, Stacy. And then I was going to show you what I got from Market. This is not everything I wanted, but I only allowed myself to get 3 things this time around. So there's other things I want to get later. Had to get this. I mean, look at the brick house and all the birds and the plants and the beast cap. Yeah, I love this. So I think I want to take this one to StitchCon also, or I'll write down the measurements, and I'd like to get fabric for this at StitchCon, and maybe the flosses. And then I had to get this one. Vintage Acorns by Jeanette Douglas. I think this would look fantastic by, what's it called? Anna Forrest Grew. Anna Forrest Grew. I had to get that one. And then the last one I had to get, let me take it out of the plastic. It's by Lulu Stitches. It's called Drip, Drip, Drop. And it's a little mouse under a mushroom. And I could get cute fabric for this too at StitchCon. So that is it. That's everything. Yay, short and sweet. Okay, y'all, I'm going. Love you.